I found him.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Clay Ranger 143 here with a new video coming at you. Can I ask you guys something? Do you ever get the feeling that you're being watched? And somebody just took a picture of me. Who the... Oh, wait a fucking minute. Wait a minute! What the hell are you doing here?
I actually flew here.
Jesus Christ. But anyway, guys, guess who's back?
I'm here.
ThunderBuddy01. So, yeah, after a year, the dynamic duo of deviousness has finally returned. Here, get back up. Alright. So, you're probably wondering what we're going to do. And judging by how the radio is right here on my table and got these intros playing on the screens, Radio Reviews is back. And we're going to have a lot more episodes than the last season. So let's go ahead and start off Season 4 of Radio Reviews with a very unique radio, given to me by him actually. And that would be the Eton SolarLink FR370. Yep, we're back, guys. Dynamic duo of deviousness. And, oh, let me get my pair of shades. My Dick Richard shades. Let me go ahead and wear them. Okay, now we're the dynamic duo of deviousness. But anyways, let's do a little bit of a history lesson on this particular radio. Eton has been very well known for making radios that have a lot of versatility. Ways of being powered on, solar powered, hand cranked, flashlights on the side of the radio, SOS functions. This one's so fucking dim you can barely see it. And what were you saying?
I was gonna say, so a flashlight is a way to turn on a radio now.
No.
Well, you said the.
But it's a feature.
All right.
That we are going to discuss later on. But first, a little bit of a history lesson. The Eton SolarLink FR370 came out sometime in 2013 or 2012. I'm not sure. I know it was most likely 2013. But yeah, that's when this came out. It's basically a portable version of the Eton Zone Guard. That's exactly what it is. It has the same siren as the Zone Guard, same controls as the Zone Guard.
More or less.
Yeah. Same buttons, not so much, because the volume knob is right in front of the radio. And on the Zone Guards, the buttons for the volume are on the side. And on the top, you got some more buttons right here, which has the function for alert, weather band, on and off alert, and that Subaru was having a bit of trouble starting, but all in all, it has the same controls as the Zone Guard, really. Plus it has this one, unlike the Eton FRX3, which is the slightly more budgeted version of this type of radio, this radio has same activation and different modes on the side, but we'll get to that in a minute. So, please forgive me for pulling a Doug DeMuro here, but we're going to be looking at the Eton FRX3's cool quirks and unusual but useful features as we dig into the first feature, and that would be the button beeps and the siren test,
which
like usual.
It doesn't have a button beeps or siren test.
Yeah. But we can just show them how it is if they haven't seen our previous episodes. So let's get into that real quick. Button beeps which don't exist and siren test. Let's just do siren test. Fuck it.
Siren Test also doesn't exist on this radio.
Can I have my fucking dreams?
No, just kidding. Anyways, let's hear the fucking siren.
So, getting to the first feature, which is the non-existent button beeps and the non-existent siren test.
But it has a siren.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it
Yes,
doesn't.
it does.
No, it
Yes,
doesn't.
it fucking does.
Show it to me then.
Okay, fine. You can't actually test the siren,
Which is what I was getting at.
but you can hear it through the wonders of storage and technology. Yeah, smirk all you want, you big Steve. Yeah. You big Siri! Basically, like I said earlier, the Eton SolarLink Siren is basically the same as the Zone Guard. Like the regular Zone Guard. Where it has, you know, if I can just turn up the volume real quick. If I can just turn up the volume real quick. Here's the, this is the warning sound. You guys have heard it already activate in some of my videos, so...
And you've also heard it be used to torture Clay, because he absolutely loves his own guard.
Fuck off.
That's gonna be used. That's gonna be used as a meme, isn't it? Yes, it is. God damn it.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, what was that? A strong thunderstorm will impact Transylvania County.
Until 1:15.
Oh, and there's something right there. But I will get to that in a minute. Next, we have the watch siren. I think I've heard all the sirens on this SolarLink.
Yeah,
How long I've had it. And obviously advisory is just like this. Now this radio does also have 1050 Hertz activation, just like the Zone Guard and the Zone Guard Plus. But this radio is basically, like I said, like I've said a million times before, it has the same siren and features as the Zone Guard. But it has slightly more features since it's a portable version, and it has slightly better reception. One of the key reasons being that the antenna can actually tilt.
and telescope as well.
Yeah. This actually has a telescoping antenna.
Okay, let's try not to hit the piano. Kind of like the FRX3 over there. But
yeah, which is right behind the bed.
Yeah, but the Zone Guards, however, the radios that we love to torture Michael with, because they're
Fuck off! Don't zoom in on me!
I'm zooming out.
Yeah, zooming out like it couldn't pull out in time. I mean, what?
So zooming out to you is now zooming in. All right.
Just get to the next segment. Now we're getting into the next feature, which is the alert blocking. Like the Zone Guard, it has it. So what you need to do to access it is that you can just go into menu. And by the way, about this particular SolarLink, sorry for the screen blemish right here. This is just from, you know,
Yeah, I don't know.
usage.
I don't know how that happened before. I'm assuming because I was charging my Apple TV remote back at home, and the screen was fine before that. So I'm assuming either the charger I was using or the remote might have done something to the screen or overpowered it or something. I don't know.
It probably did, or it's just because of the... Wait, you got this used, right?
Yeah, I got it used.
It's probably from premature age.
Yeah.
Maybe it could be like dead pixels, because if you look here on my second monitor, you can see a shit ton of dead pixels right here. Like, right here. They still haven't gone away. Some of them have, but not most of it. This is why I need to get a second monitor that's perfect without those dead pixels on the side. And it looks like it's actually getting larger. Oh, damn.
It's more dead than Trump's career.
Mm-hmm. But anyways, onto the alert blocking. So, what do you want to do?
Than Sacramento's memes.
Oh, good one. But it's actually called the defeat siren in this radio. But you just press the
unlike the Zone Guards, where it's
Defect. But it basically has the same procedure as most weather radios do today. You can disable or enable certain alerts, and it seems to work fairly well. The problem is that, well, not really it's a minor problem, but it's still a problem, is that this blemish will sometimes get in the way of the scrolling text. Well, obviously,
right.
No, that's tornado, because what could be spelled? Why would you think this is not a tornado with the word? And I just exited out of it. Nice. Why would you say that shit for 3 a.m.?
I'm clapping.
I'm right next to. That seems pretty fast to clap.
You know, this would be pretty fast to clap.
You still can't do it as fast as me. Let it be known. But how could anyone else think?
Oh, it looks like Emmanuel County, Georgia is under an SVR.
Uh-oh. Yep. He's probably JT's probably aware of it. But
I thought he said he didn't want his name revealed.
I think at one point he said he didn't care if it got revealed, so.
Okay.
But anyways, I mean, he already revealed his face on his, his Facebook.
Oh, he did. I didn't even notice.
I know his profile picture and the accidental face reveal from July of last year, July 3rd, 2018 to be exact. Yeah, if you're watching this, Shadow Frost, I'm calling you out.
I thought your mom said not to bang on the table.
But I just did.
I'm just trying to cover your ass, but alright.
Why would you want to cover my bare... Why would you want to cover my bare ass? This is already getting more devious than usual. That's a bad sign.
It's a figure of speech. I'm trying to not let you get in trouble.
Alright. Still, much appreciated. But, like I was saying before, sometimes this blemish will get in the way.
Oh goodness, what was that?
Unless it says tornado warning or something, but yeah, basically you can disable and enable these features right here in these alerts. Like flash freeze warning. That doesn't even exist.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're up in Canada, but we're not in Canada.
Yeah. We are in the United States of America, god damn it.
But
stay off my lawn.
Yeah, but shout out to those Canadians though. I actually went to I think it was Ontario.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I saw I think I saw like a little bit of Toronto, but that was it. But
it's beautiful up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
But anyways, that's pretty self-explanatory. But anyways, on to the next feature.
Alright, so another feature on this radio, if you notice the solar panels up top, is that this can actually be powered by sunlight. Now, now we'll use the FRX3 since
this particular FR370 won't hold a fucking charge.
but technically, so we'll use the FRX3 as an example.
Yeah, this is my Eton FRX3 that I've had for over a year now. I found it for $6 at a thrift shop. No kidding. $6. And this costs over $100 new.
I thought it was much less.
No, it's like some people sell it. Some vendors, I should say, some sell it for like over $100.
Well, they're clearly trying to scam people.
Yeah, but the FRX3, we already reviewed this. We already reviewed the FRX3 over a year ago. But basically, yeah, it has a hand crank on the front of it. But still, the solar panel up top right here, that can also be a different way to charge the radio. Because if you have a rechargeable battery pack, like this one does, thankfully.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think this might be the same battery pack that can be used in the FR370.
No, actually it isn't.
It isn't?
It has a different connector.
That looks strikingly similar to the other one.
Look, let me show you. I even tried doing that before. But it has like here, look.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's a different connector. So we can't really use the FRX3's battery pack.
Thanks a lot, Eton.
They'd be like, you're welcome. But, yeah. To put it simply, the solar panel can be used to, like, power on the radio if it had the rechargeable battery pack, which this
SolarLink doesn't fucking have!
Actually, now that I think about it, I do have it at my house, but I couldn't. But I don't think I could send it because.
Yeah, because what the battery pack? Well,
Yeah.
It wouldn't hold a charge anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, still, this is still being used as an example though. Like when you put it outside, it'll automatically recharge the radio.
Yeah. Just pretend this bright light is the sun. And
It's not actually charging this radio. I'm just using it as an example.
Oh, Avery and Caldwell SVR.
What? Are you kidding me? We gotta get this.
Yep. Here, hold this. Oh.
You might want to stop recording so we can get this SVR. All right, on to the next feature, guys. Now, if you have a busted solar panel from age or simply defectiveness, there's another way that you can charge the radio. And that would be this. The hand cranker. Now,
Crank that, Eton.
god damn it.
I had to and I chose to.
Yeah, you chose to because you wanted to.
No, I chose to because I had to. Fight me. Did I stutter?
You can stutter all you want. You chose to.
Yeah, but I also didn't sound like I was having an orgasm while doing so.
God damn it!
Anyways, getting back to the hand crank.
Anyways, yeah. If you could hold the camera for me, kindly, please. This hand cranker is slightly stiffer than the FRX3, and it's slightly, harder to crank, because with the FRX3, it's easier to do so. But with this, you have to really, apply some force to it. It does work, yeah. It just doesn't have any batteries in it, but it does work.
Yeah, and if you want to get batteries, you can just go on eBay or something and find a battery pack.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure the one that I got with this, I mean, the radio is good. It's just the battery pack that I got just wouldn't hold the charge.
Yeah, everything works on it. Just need a battery pack. That's all you need.
Yeah.
And plus, also, if you wanted to charge it via the hand crank, I think you need to put this switch on the back for dynamo.
Dynamo, I thought it was pronounced.
Or dynamo. Yeah, dynamo, battery. But yeah. Also, we should get on the topic of this button.
You mean that's a switch? That's not a button.
Yo, a button switch.
So a switch is now a button to you.
God damn it! Button switch. I mean, what? Anyways, this switch right here controls which method you have for charging the radio. And if it will focus, that would be nice. Stupid Canon power shot. Okay, there we go. But right now it's set on dynamo. And if you switch it to battery, it'll be powered off of the battery, which is what I use. If you have it on solar, it'll be powered by the solar panel. And if you have it on the phone charger, you can actually charge your cell phone with this.
What was that?
You can actually charge your cell phone with it. That was Morristown with nothing. But
Thanks, Morristown.
if you want it for regular use on the AC adapter, this is what I recommend. Battery, so nothing interferes. But yeah, that's another good way of powering on the weather radio. So let's go ahead and get into the next feature on this, and that would be the build quality. All right, what?
Don't mind me, I'm just texting away at my friends.
Alright, so next feature, we're going to try and make this quick, is the build quality. So, from when I had this radio, and while I still own my current one, because this is my old one, the build quality, I'll have to say, is pretty good. I do notice that whenever I press the power button, though, it always makes that popping noise.
And that's it's on FM mode too. Yeah, I noticed that with mine too. Like, well, this is yours, but it's now mine.
Right, yeah.
I've noticed that too because the Zone Guard also does that whenever you power it on. It also does that. Same thing with the Plus, but the clicks aren't as noticeable. But it does make it. It does make that click whenever you power on the radio. It's the same thing with this, except this one is a slightly more audible click.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What? Oh, we might get a warning for Transylvania.
Yeah. But hey, we can still do this. Oh, one thing I would like to point out on the Eton SolarLink FR370. This piece right here, I don't know if it's plastic. Yeah, it's plastic. This piece of red plastic held together by hex head screws, front and back. I don't know why, but I just really like the look of that. I love that look. And that proves that Eton really, you know, they build these things tough, you know, like they're really sturdy. It's just like the FRX3. That has hex head screws all around the radio to hold it together, you know?
Yeah.
But this one also has it. Same slot screws. Now that is something that's pretty good. There is one flaw I did notice about the build quality. The volume knob. You see how it's all flimsy? Look how flimsy that is. You see it's like going from left to right. You see that?
Yeah.
And if you crank it back far enough, there it goes. That's one flaw that I noticed with the SolarLink. Is that when you put the volume, let's say you accidentally put the volume too high, then the button just comes right off and you think you broke it, but in reality it can just go back on like this and it works. But the volume button, needless to say, is flimsy.
Maybe it's like, maybe so this way Eton could like maybe eat and access it easier for like service reasons.
Probably. Wait a minute. Does this have oil on it? Yes, it does. Ugh. Maybe that's why it, you know. They use that for. Yeah, that's oil, but it's alright. No big deal. But anyways, something that's always been, you know, a charming thing to see on these Eton radios is this logo right here, the American Red Cross logo. The heritage has been kept in with the Zone Guard and has been slapped on here. However, in the next segment that we are about to cover,
What a Blacksburgish.
Grayson Smith, that one right there, that storm right there, over Troutdale. But in the next segment about this radio, which we're about to cover, we are going to discuss a limited edition version of this exact radio, and Nicholas knows exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, here's the limited edition version that I was talking about. They only made like a couple hundred of these each. These are less common than these SolarLinks. Like just this right here is the regular SolarLink. You know, with the American Red Cross logo on the side, red plastic and everything. This is the common version that you will find anywhere if you search it up. However, kind of like Midland's WR100s with the black and silver color. There's the black and silver.
But you still need to get one.
Yeah, I fucking know. You don't need to rub it in my goddamn face.
Bitch. Wait, what? Kind of like Midland with the black and silver WR100s, and the regular ones, the most common ones are white. Eton did the same exact thing with the SolarLink by making LL Bean versions. Now, the difference between the LL Bean version and the regular SolarLink is pretty noticeable. One, the speaker grill. Instead of just cut out square-shaped dots all over the radio, the LL Bean version has like rounded out brick-like lines and cutouts.
Like 991 style.
Yeah, kind of like the 991 and the 993. They have it in 3 separate colors, believe it or not. This is a silver version, which we just found out existed. There's a red version, which has LL Bean on the side instead of American Red Cross, and the base is gray instead of white on all the LL Bean versions. And there's my favorite one, which he has the blue version. Plus, the buttons on the side are actually highlighted instead of just black.
Actually, I think that was just a concept image.
Or maybe it's a concept image.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a concept image. Yeah, you're right, it is a concept. But there is some noticeable differences. The base is gray instead of white on the LL Bean versions and the regular SolarLinks. The regular SolarLinks will just be white and red with American Red Cross logos and the square cutouts for the speaker grill. The LL Bean versions can come in blue, red, or silver, and they have a 991, 993 style speaker grill along with a gray colored base. So if you wanted to buy a rare version of this SolarLink, and if you can be lucky enough to find one, be my guest, because the differences are pretty subtle but noticeable. You can see the difference in them. But we're going to talk about the next feature. Speaking of speakers, we're going to test out the speaker quality. Next, we're covering the speaker quality on this, which is, to say the least, very good because it has such a large speaker. So we're going to test it out with the weather band on the lovely and legendary KJY85. I mean, what? So, yeah.
Showers and thunderstorms likely in the afternoon. Locally heavy rainfall.
Volume is all the way up.
Humid with highs in the lower 80s. Southeast winds around 5 miles an hour. Chance of rain 70%. Friday night, showers and thunderstorms likely until midnight, then showers likely after midnight. Lows in the upper 60s. South winds around 5. The extended forecast for the listening area.
Now for the AM/FM stations. We'll go ahead and... Let me see if I can go to 90.7. That's one of the features I don't like about it, is that you can't hold it down to scroll it. If you do, it'll get stuck.
Significant because elections are absolutely foundational to our understanding of what democracy and our representative Republican form of government, Republican with a small
I thought it said erections. I thought it said erections, Nicholas.
Oh, goodness.
That is... Oh, my God.
fundamental problem in the importance of those institutions. But, and this is a big caveat, what we heard from Robert Mueller and what's been confirmed by the Senate and
more of that Mueller bullshit that nobody cares about. But yeah, as you can hear, the speaker quality is slightly bassy, but we're going to cover the next two features on this particular radio, and we're going to get on with it. So let's move on to the next, and that would be the reception. Now we're taking care of the reception after getting that severe thunderstorm warning from Channel 1. But here's the legendary KJY85.
Can I sit on this?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Here's the legendary KJY85 going off for it. No, it does that, don't worry. It does that.
You sure?
Yeah. It does that noise.
I feel like it's just gonna rip.
I would hope not, but yeah.
Mostly cloudy with a chance of showers. G538 broadcasting from a town. Operating on a frequency of 162.50. This transmitter is serving the northern foothills and northern mountains of North Carolina. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for showers and thunderstorms. Lows in the upper 60s. Chance of rain 60%. Showers. West Jefferson, Baltimore, and East Mountain. This includes the following locations for Washington State University. Torrential rain history 1-800-267. Also be possible, especially this evening.
So as you can tell, the reception is questionable in this area, but Once you're out in an open area, it's perfect. But if you're in a wooded area like where I'm at, where Nicholas is at, yeah, not so good at all.
Yeah. Reception back in my house with this radio is actually pretty decent. Like I can get, like I was actually able to get KHB47 at my grandparents' house in Monroe, and that's located on the other side of my state.
Yeah, kind of like, kind of the same thing here with how KJYD5's reception used to be. But,
And there goes the cover.
yep, it does that. It's broken. But, so now we got one last feature to do, and that would be on the back right here. That would be...
Auxiliary.
Yep. The auxiliary capabilities. Final feature I would like to discuss on this Eton SolarLink, and that would be, just like the Eton FR370, the auxiliary capabilities. Now, as you saw earlier, this radio has approximately 5 different slots. One for the phone charger, one for the micro USB charger. We already know the gimmick with the phone charger. It can just charge your cell phone, but it can't with this because it doesn't have a battery pack, so you might as well just use a regular phone adapter just to charge your phone if you have this defective piece of brick. I mean, what? But I believe the auxiliary port is either this one or this one. No, it's this one. It's this one. So if I get my aux cable here.
That's one thick aux cable.
Yeah, it's an old one too. And guess what it's made by?
Radio Shack?
Yep.
I was right.
Radio Shack. So, you gonna hold that, please?
Hold
Alright.
this.
That's what she said. I'm about to plug in the aux cord, and just for nostalgic purposes, I will be using my ancient iPhone 3G. Yes, I still have one of these. I only use it for music now, so I'm just gonna go into the iPod and plug the other end of the aux cord into the top of the iPhone.
And you know it's old when it has when the music icon says iPod on it.
Yeah, you know you're dealing with something old here.
Yeah, and just for reference,
That's an
on my
iPhone
phone.
10.
Yeah, my iPhone 10 running the latest and greatest iOS beta, iOS 13. It will focus. Hello, I'm telling you to focus. Well, you can kind of see the label, but
Yeah.
it says that it actually. Hold on, let me turn down the brightness. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, there we go. See right there, it says music on there.
Yeah, but on mine it says iPod.
And the dock looks different.
Yeah, it does. Now, I'm going to go to iPod.
Thanks, Apple, for ruining the design of iOS.
Now I'm going to turn up the volume on the SolarLink, and I'm going to power it up. I'm playing a lot of sound effects through it. But yeah, it shows that it works, and it powered off again. I have a shit ton of sound effects on here, so bear with me. Let me see if I can... Oh. I have one that I could use. Hang on. Or maybe I should just use my compact MP3 player. Ooh. Actually, no. Here. Have some death chimes from Apple. So we know it works with sounds, but how would it work with music?
Like actual stuff that people listen to.
Yeah. How would it work with music? Let's try that. God damn it. some of that acid spit. So in conclusion, on the Eton SolarLink FR370, it is a pretty versatile radio if everything worked. Then again, this was used, so why am I going to complain? And basically, if you want an affordable radio, yeah, quote-unquote affordable, for most people, if you want a radio that has solar panel, that has a solar panel on top, has a hand crank on the side, dynamo, battery, solar, and phone charging capabilities. If you want a weather radio that gets good reception, if you want it to be blasting your ears out of bed at 3 in the morning with the sound of the Haunted Zone Guard's exact siren that they used in those fucking bricky things, then this is for you. If you also want it to have a flashlight on the side along with an SOS light.
That's so dim that you can barely even see it.
It's so bright. Then this is the radio for you. Buy it today. Would I recommend the SolarLink as a first weather radio? Probably.
It would depend.
But there's far better weather radios out there for cheaper the price. So.
Such as the WR100.
And the 300, which is actually becoming, you know, you can find them for like 20, 30 bucks.
And maybe you can get away with the 400, but...
No, the 400 is way too expensive right now.
Good point.
Because it's brand new. Same with the Sangean. But, yeah. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Radio Reviews. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to slap that like button until it's red like an apple. And make sure to subscribe to both my channel and ThunderBuddy01's channel for future videos like this. So stay tuned for more Radio Reviews episodes in the future while we have this awesome 2-week meetup. And we might have a little bit of a surprise on August 5th. Secrecy must be kept. Anyways, yeah, you can just tell by the devious grin he has that it's going to be a good surprise. So, thank you guys for watching again. This is Clay Ranger 143 signing out along with
Human Apple. Yes, I pulled a macro and referenced myself as a human apple.
Let it be known that Macro is the same person who reacted to Dick Richard.
Oh, what was that?
Raleigh. Nothing.
Oh.
But yes. Anyways, Nicholas. What is your username?
Human Apple.
God damn it. And we'll see you guys in the next video. So, peace out. And
be sure to support my Patreon too.
yeah.
I desperately. Forgive me if this sounds needy, but I might actually need the money to help grow the channel more, and obviously, because I'm going to be going to college soon.
Yeah. So, give this guy what he needs. Give it to him.
That sounds so suggestive. And we'll
yes, it did. Anyways, stay tuned for more cool videos from both of our channels in the coming days. So, have a good day and peace out, everybody. Sharpie. God damn it!